We all know the physical dangers of war, the brutal reality of combat. But the toughest battles aren't fought in the trenches or on the open battlefield. They're fought right here, inside. The unseen scars of war run deep, etched into the soul. We're going to navigate this unforgiving terrain together, exploring the emotional struggles soldiers face and the tools they use to survive. This is the ultimate test of resilience, a fight for inner peace. We'll hear stories of courage, of vulnerability, of the human spirit pushed to its absolute limit. This isn't just about survival, it's about living. It's about reclaiming your life after the unimaginable. So buckle up, dig deep, and prepare to face the unseen battles. Because within these stories lies the strength to overcome, to heal, and to find hope in the darkest of places. Out here, in the unforgiving wilderness of war, survival hinges on more than just physical strength. It's the bonds we forge with those beside us, the unwavering brotherhood and sisterhood that truly keeps us alive. Imagine, if you will, facing relentless enemy fire, the air thick with the stench of cordite and fear. Your heart pounds in your chest, a drumbeat of anxiety. But then, a glance to your left, a nod to your right, and you see them, your comrades. Their faces etched with the same apprehension, the same steely determination. And in that shared experience, a powerful connection is forged. We're not talking about some sentimental notion of friendship here. This is raw, visceral camaraderie. It's knowing that the person next to you will put their life on the line for you without hesitation. It's the understanding in their eyes, the unspoken words that say, "I've got your back," that gives you the strength to face another day. In the crucible of combat, these bonds become your lifeline. They provide a sense of belonging, a vital reminder that you're not alone in the heart of darkness. Sharing stories, fears, and triumphs with those who've experienced the same horrors becomes a lifeline. It's a way to process the unimaginable, to find slivers of normalcy amidst the chaos. These connections, forged in the fires of adversity, often extend beyond the battlefield. They become lifelong friendships, a support system that endures long after the guns have fallen silent. Remember, the strength of the wolf is the pack, and the strength of the soldier is the unit. The instinct to bury the darkness, to suppress the memories that haunt your waking hours, is powerful. But let me tell you, bottling up those emotions is like trying to hold a live grenade. Sooner or later, it's going to explode. We've got to learn to face our demons head on. Acknowledge the fear, the anger, the guilt, the pain. It's all right to not be all right. It's human. Talking about your experiences, whether it's with a therapist, a fellow veteran, or a loved one, is like lancing a boil. It releases the pressure, allows the wounds to breathe and begin to heal. It might be painful at first, like ripping open an old scar. But trust me, the relief you feel afterward, the weight lifted from your shoulders, is worth every agonizing moment. Remember, vulnerability is not weakness. It's strength. It takes guts to open up, to expose your raw nerves. But it's in that vulnerability that true healing can begin. Seek out support groups, connect with others who understand. You might be surprised by the comfort and camaraderie you find in shared experiences. It's not about forgetting, it's about processing. It's about finding a way to live with those memories without letting them control your life. In the unpredictable, often chaotic world of war, establishing routines can be a lifeline. It's about imposing order on the chaos, creating a sense of normalcy in the face of the abnormal. Think of it like navigating a dense jungle. Without a compass, without a plan, it's easy to get disoriented, to lose your way. But with a map and a clear direction, you can navigate through the densest undergrowth. Routines become your compass, providing direction and purpose in a world that often feels devoid of both. Simple acts like waking up at the same time each day, maintaining personal hygiene, even making your bed, can have a profound impact on your mental well-being. They provide structure, a sense of control in an environment where you often feel powerless. These routines don't have to be complicated. In fact, the simpler, the better. It's about creating small, achievable goals that give you a sense of accomplishment, a feeling that you're still capable of making order out of the chaos. Remember, the battlefield might strip away your sense of normalcy, but it doesn't have to take away your ability to create a new one. When words fail, when the darkness threatens to consume you, art can be a beacon of light. It's a way to channel the pain, the anger, the fear, and transform them into something beautiful, something tangible. Music, painting, writing, photography. These are not just hobbies. They're lifelines. They allow you to express the inexpressible, to give voice to the emotions that words often fail to capture. Pick up a guitar and let the music flow through you. Dip a brush into paint and splash your emotions onto a canvas. Write down your thoughts, no matter how dark or jumbled they may seem. The act of creation, of transforming raw emotion into something tangible, is incredibly therapeutic. It's a way to regain control, to impose order on the chaos that swirls within. Don't worry about being the next Picasso or Hemingway. This isn't about creating a masterpiece. It's about finding an outlet, a way to release the pressure valve and let the emotions flow. And who knows, you might just surprise yourself with what you create. Sometimes the most powerful art comes from the darkest of places. The battlefield takes a toll on every aspect of your being, body and mind. Physical activity isn't just about staying in shape. It's about reclaiming your strength, both physically and mentally. It's about pushing your limits, testing your endurance, and proving to yourself that you are still capable, still strong. Lace up your boots, hit the pavement, feel the burn in your muscles. Each stride, each bead of sweat is a victory over the darkness. Exercise releases endorphins, natural mood boosters that combat stress, anxiety, and depression. It's like flushing out the toxins, both physical and emotional, leaving you feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, and ready to face whatever challenges lie ahead. Whether it's running, weightlifting, swimming, or simply going for a hike in nature, find an activity that you enjoy and make it a part of your routine. Your body and mind will thank you for it. In the depths of despair, amidst the horrors of war, humor might seem out of place. But trust me, it's often the thing that keeps us going. It's the flicker of light in the darkness, the reminder that even in the face of unimaginable adversity, the human spirit can still find a way to laugh. We're not talking about making light of the situation or disrespecting the gravity of what we've experienced. It's about finding moments of absurdity, of shared laughter, that remind us that we're still human. Black humor, self-deprecation, sharing funny anecdotes from the front lines, these become coping mechanisms, ways to process the trauma without letting it consume us. Laughter is a powerful antidote to fear. It breaks down barriers, fosters connection, and reminds us that even in the darkest of times, there's still room for joy. So, share a joke with your buddy, tell a funny story, find humor in the unexpected. It might just be the thing that gets you through the day. In the depths of despair, when the world feels like a cold and unforgiving place, it's the small things that can tether us to our humanity. A worn photograph of loved ones, a handwritten letter from home, a cherished memento. These become more than just objects. They become lifelines. They're tangible reminders of the world that exists beyond the battlefield, of the people who love you, the life that awaits your return. Carry these treasures with you. Keep them close at hand. In your darkest moments, when the weight of the world feels unbearable, take them out, hold them, and let their familiarity wash over you. These mementos are anchors to hope, reminding you that there's still beauty in the world, that there's something worth fighting for. A single letter filled with love and support from home can be more potent than any weapon. It's a reminder that you're not forgotten, that your sacrifice is recognized, that you're loved beyond measure. These small acts of connection, these touchstones of hope, can make all the difference in the world. The transition back to civilian life can be a treacherous journey. The purpose that once defined your every waking moment can feel lost, replaced by a void that's difficult to fill. But finding purpose beyond the battlefield is essential for healing, for rediscovering your identity and forging a meaningful life after war. Remember the skills you honed in the service, your discipline, your leadership, your resilience. These qualities are invaluable assets in civilian life. Channel them into new pursuits, whether it's furthering your education, starting a new career, or volunteering your time to a cause you believe in. There's a profound sense of fulfillment that comes from helping others, from using your experiences to make a positive impact on the world. Consider mentoring at-risk youth, volunteering at a veterans organization, or getting involved in your community. Your journey might be different from others, and that's okay. It's about finding what speaks to your heart, what ignites your passions, and pursuing it with the same determination you brought to the battlefield. There's no shame in seeking professional help. In fact, it's a sign of strength, of acknowledging that you need support in navigating the complex and often overwhelming emotions that come with war. Just like a wounded soldier needs medical attention, a wounded mind needs specialized care. Therapists, counselors, and mental health professionals are trained to help you process trauma, develop coping mechanisms, and rediscover your inner strength. They provide a safe and confidential space for you to share your experiences, to work through the pain, the anger, the guilt, without judgment. Remember, seeking help is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of courage. It takes guts to admit you need support, to reach out for a lifeline. There are countless resources available to veterans, from the Department of Veterans Affairs to nonprofit organizations dedicated to supporting those who've served. You're not alone in this journey. There are people who care, who understand, and who are here to help you every step of the way. Healing from the wounds of war is not a destination, it's a journey. It's a continuous process of growth, of learning to live with the scars, both visible and invisible. There will be good days and bad days. There will be times when the darkness threatens to engulf you, when the memories resurface with a vengeance. But it's important to remember that you are not your experiences. You are not defined by the horrors you've witnessed. Acceptance doesn't mean forgetting or condoning what happened. It's about acknowledging the reality of your experiences, acknowledging the pain, and choosing to move forward. It's about learning to live with the scars, to integrate them into the fabric of your being, without letting them define you. Healing takes time. Be patient with yourself. There's no right or wrong way to heal. What works for one person might not work for another. Surround yourself with a strong support system, loved ones, fellow veterans, mental health professionals, who can provide encouragement, guidance, and a listening ear. Remember, you are not alone. There is hope, there is healing, and there is life after war. We've journeyed through the darkest corners of the human experience, explored the unseen battles that rage long after the guns have fallen silent. But we've also witnessed the incredible resilience of the human spirit, the power of courage, camaraderie, and hope. Remember, seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to your strength. Like any expedition, the road to recovery may be long and arduous. There will be setbacks, moments of doubt, and times when you feel like giving up. But it's in those moments that you must dig deep, summon your inner strength, and remember that you are not alone. The journey to healing may be long and arduous, but it is a journey worth taking. Never give up on yourself. Never stop fighting for your peace.